Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Ridge Silverhound, and we love coins, particularly nickels, right? So I hope you guys enjoy the top 10 Lincoln cents. As you can see, there was tons of material to talk about, and if you guys wanted to, as always, you could go on Heritage website ha.com to further explore some of the realized sales from the 2019 fun auction. So a lot of great stuff. The Lincoln cents were absolutely stunning. It tells us one thing, that when the number 10 coin is still over $40,000, you know it was a good sale. And there was a ton of other material, that sold in the 30s, 20s, teens. A lot of great stuff. However, I can't really say the same about the Jefferson Nichols suite of coins that was offered up in this sale. There were a lot of lesser expensive coins that sold on a separate day, but I'm going to talk about the top 5 Jefferson Nichols that were featured in this particular auction. There was only about a dozen featured coins for this particular series, so this is going to be a little bit shorter video than the previous one, which is nice for y'all. So, but it doesn't discount the importance nor the amount of money that these coins sold for, because it's again, it doesn't matter how new the coin series is. It presents a incredible challenge. That if you have deep pockets, then you can approach this. Or, if you want to become the person that simply locates these coins, hunts for them, and then turns around and then grades them, then, that's the other component to the whole fun factor of Jefferson Nichols. So let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? So the first coin on the list is the only coin that is a proof on my top 5, and it's a 1956 example that you see here. This one is graded PCGS Proof 68 Plus. This is a deep cameo coin, as evidenced by the label. It says DCAM. This one sold for $4,080. It's quite a bit of money, and it's a coin that is extremely velvety smooth. As you can tell, Heritage did a great job taking the photos on all of these coins, because it really showed a lot of personality. It even showed some of the some of the challenging aspects of each decade, of each year. The 1956, or let alone the whole 1950s era of proof coins, was was a period of time when there was quite a bit of transition from the not so great looking proofs of the 40s and 50s, and then turning it over into a much better quality of proof strikes during the 60s and 70s and then beyond. So finding deep cameo coins, number one, is extremely difficult in any date within the 1950s. So that presents a really huge challenge. And then for those folks that actually locate a deep cameo specimen of any one of the 1950s dated coins, will be handsomely rewarded. Okay, and that's the example that you have here in this 1956 example. So a little bit of data that you may want to know about this coin. There are only 2 coins graded with a 68 plus deep cameo. However, there is one coin, I believe it's a 69, that graded finer for this particular date. Okay, so if you can imagine this coin selling for over $4,000, the one that's proof 69 DCAM, I'm sure would be maybe 2 or 3 times that amount. There's even proof coins. They're all well struck, and they're all worth quite a bit of money. So this is my number 5 coin on the list. Coming in at number 4 is a coin that that really touches me pretty closely, because I've actually tried cherry picking this coin. And as a matter of fact, I used to cherry pick a lot of the 1960s coins. So the number 3 and number 4 slot I could really identify with as far as how difficult and how challenging these are to find at all. So this is a 1962. This is a business strike coin. This one was graded PCGS Mint State 67 full steps. This one sold for $4,320. Oh boy, this is the type of coin that I've always envisioned of finding. I've been through many hundreds of dollars face value in 1960, 61, 62, 63s, and 64s in the hopes of finding an example as clean as this. While I found a few, they're never going to touch a Mint State 67. And if this one doesn't particularly look that attractive, believe me, this is a coin that probably exhibits the most amount of luster, full coverage on this coin that I've ever seen. For those of you that have tried cherry picking through rolls of these 1960s Jefferson nickels, you'll find that a lot of them are pretty muted. There's not a whole lot of luster. The strikes are completely bad, and just, you know, they will test your patience every step of the way. This example right here, of course, it's about as strong as you can get with full steps. It's got a pretty decent strike, but you know what? It's a coin that I'm going to continue to search for. There are, by the way, no coins in a finer grade than the 67 full steps. So, yeah, truly remarkable coin, and I'm glad it's it's selling for pretty good money. So my number 3 coin, again, it's another date that I identify with. This is a 1961D Jefferson nickel. This one, however, not to the caliber of a Mint State 67. This one graded PCGS Mint State 64. That's right, you heard that right. Full steps. Now, at the very least, it has full steps, and there are only 5 coins graded with full steps for this particular date. That's how tough it is, ladies and gentlemen. So there are 4 graded, at this level, this Mint State 64. There is only 1 finer. Okay, and I believe that one sold a while ago in auction, and I think it hit like $10,000 or more. It's a remarkable coin. This example sold for $6,000. From the look of the coin, it doesn't look like much. It looks kind of like a beater. And, it looks like a coin that you would find in, a BU roll. It's just a matter of finding that one lone single solitary example that exhibits, a strong strike on those steps. And this one, by golly, has it. So that's why it sold for every bit of the $6,000. I would think that, there can't be too many more of these out there with full steps. It's just, the U.S. Mint didn't really care at this time about refurbishing those dies and, re-engraving some of those details. They were in a transition point when they were going from, silver to clad, and, they were testing out the dies to ensure the strength and the strike of these coins. And then this is what you get. You get coins that were mediocre in quality, but also presents to this day some of the best challenges ever. So that's my number 3 coin. My number 2 coin probably gets the award for the best look. Okay, this one is certainly gonna win some beauty contests out there. It's a 1941D Jefferson nickel. This one graded NGC Mint State 68 with 6 full steps. This one sold to the tune of 9,900 schmackaroons. Wow. Now, this is a knockout dynamite coin if I've ever saw one. And, out of the 5 coins, actually out of the dozen featured coins on this auction, this is the best looking one out of the group. There's a lot to say when it comes to eye appeal, and this one has it all. You have strong luster, you have a little bit of color, and then you have that strong strike that everybody's looking for in these coins. So this one, miraculously, the person that bought it already did flipped it for a buy it now, which means they've paid for it on Heritage, Heritage's invoice, and they elected they're going to use Heritage to do a buy it now, and they have this on there for $14,900. So they're trying to make a quick buck off it. Actually, $5,000 worth of quick bucks, but it's a phenomenal looking coin, and it's right there. I'm sure the new owner will make a little bit of money on this one, but as we all see that coins of this nature don't come around that often. So when you have conditional rarity examples of these coins, who's to say how much they'll go for? People will shell out the money that they think it's worth. So I don't know. It's a remarkable coin. So my number one coin is a huge contrast to what the number two coin is, and you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, why is this piece of garbage selling for so much money compared to that number two coin? Well, a little bit of explaining will kind of get you guys all keyed in as to why this number one coin right here sold for $24,000. Woo! Yeah, that's a lot of money. It's 1953S Jefferson nickel. I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. This one, yeah, it's. Oh my God. PCGS Mid State 65 full steps, and this one looks like an absolute train wreck of a dumpster fire. And then an airplane crashing down on top of that dumpster fire. This thing is not pretty. But the only thing that's pretty on this coin, and I'm not afraid to admit it, are the steps. It's the only thing that looks perfect on the coin, and this is the second most difficult to date in the entire Jefferson nickel series to find an example in full steps. Okay, the number one, of course, the dubious distinction goes to the 1954S. So anytime one of these coins pops up, probably once every 2 years or 3 years or whatever that frequency is, you better believe that these coins are going to draw some serious record-breaking money all the way around. $24,000. Wow. Yeah, you could go on vacation to Europe and have enough money when you come back to buy a car. Let that sink in for just a moment. It's proof positive that ugly coins sell for good money. You just got to know which ugly coins to look for. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for the top 5 Jefferson nickel sales of the Heritage Fund auction. Yeah, they got it pegged. This whole thing was fun to chronicle and to review and to recap for you. If you want more information, check out their website. They've got currency sales, live auctions going on right now. We're down to the wire. The next big sale is going to be Long Beach next month. Okay, that's going to be the next big one. But anyways, it was a pleasure talking to you. The best way you can support my channel, as always, it's never going to change. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I will love you long time. But anyways, enjoy. See you on the next video for dimes. Hopefully there's dimes to talk about. And yeah, keep hunting. They're out there. Riches awaits everyone. Take care.